Hey everyone, I wanted to do a quick walkthrough for my new vertical blue digital planner. It's an undated planner with a weekly format starting on Sundays. This planner comes in two versions. It comes in the study version and in the work version. Today I'm going to mostly focus on the work version, but towards the end of this video I'll do a quick overview of how the two differ. So let's dive right into it. When you first receive your digital planner, this is the screen you'll be greeted with. This is your cover page. It's got a real leather feel texture to it, but it's pretty plain. However, your digital planner does come with a foil sticker pack, which you can use to customize your cover page. So all of these stickers are individually cropped, and this is so that you can customize this planner's cover to suit whatever year or whatever purpose this digital planner is supposed to serve. I've got 2020 till 2022. However, with the individual numbers at the bottom and the letters, you can customize it completely for yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this 2020 sticker to my digital planner. So there we go. Towards the bottom right of the screen, you'll notice all my website and social media tags. These are all hyperlinked. So if you click on that, it will take you to my website. Okay, so that's your cover page. Now, if you look towards the right-hand side of the screen, you'll notice that there are 8 icons on the top right. They will each go to specific sections of the planner. These are all hyperlinked. And then under that, you'll notice all the months. These are also hyperlinked. We're going to start off by going to our yearly spreads, and yeah. So if you click this little calendar, it will take you to your yearly spread. Yearly is divided into a calendar and an overview. You'll notice at the top left of the screen, there are 2 buttons, one for calendar and one for overview. So this is what your calendar page looks like. All the months at the top here are linked. So if I click on February, it will take me to February. And if I click on one of the weeks, it will take me to the week. So let's go to week 3 in February. So a cool feature of this digital planner is that I included overlay stickers. It's especially helpful for this spread because you can simply copy one of the mini calendars to go straight over your mini calendars on the yearly spread. So this way you won't be spending a lot of time rewriting all the dates. So I'm going to go ahead and show you May. If you select this sticker, these are the 2020 mini calendars. I also included the 2021 ones. You can see this is a transparent sticker. So we're going to go ahead and copy this and go back to our planner. And then we're just going to clear May so I can show you. And then we're going to paste it. And the first thing you have to do is select it and edit it so that you can crop out the May title at the top. But after that, it's pretty simple to just move it around so that it fits inside these boxes. And there you go. So it's super simple to set up your yearly calendar. The next thing I'm going to show you is the yearly overview spread. The yearly overview spread is very similar to the yearly calendar. The months are once again linked. So if I click on February, we'll go to February. And we've got some blank space here for you to write down some important dates or birthdays or events or things like that coming up that are a bit further into the future. So as you can see, I've used some stickers to decorate this spread. And these stickers are, of course, all included in your purchase. Up next, I'm going to show you the monthly spread. So if you click on any of the tabs to the right-hand side, it will take you to the monthly calendar spread for that particular month. So we're going to jump over to June because I've already filled it in, so that you can sort of get an idea of what you can do with this. So we're in June's calendar spread. You'll notice there's also a June overview spread. In the June calendar, I've dated it and I've used some stickers and I've written down some appointments, added some sticky notes, and I've also reviewed a book I was reading. On the left-hand side, we've got the weeks, take you to that particular week. And at the top of the screen, you'll notice week 1, week 2, week 3. These will also take you to the relevant weeks, but these buttons are on every page within that month. So you can easily switch between week 1 and week 3 and week 5 while in the week. So under the week buttons, you'll notice 7 icon buttons. These will take you to specific spreads within this month. So we're in June. So if we go over to the notebook, which will take you to the June note page, I used it to take notes on a podcast I was listening to. But if we go over to July, we click the note page, you'll see my notes from the podcast isn't there anymore. That's because these buttons take you to spreads specifically related to that month. So the first one goes to your June note page, and of course you can add more pages if you need. The next button, the little calculator, will take you to your finance spreads. The finance spreads has an overview spread and a budget spread. In the overview, I made space for income sources, fixed expenses, weekly expense tracker, overview, and then this is usually a blank block, but I added in some no spend, no plant, and pay on time trackers to just make sure I'm using my money wisely. So if we jump over to the budget spread, this spread I haven't used yet, but there are little blocks here with description, budget, and actual, and they are divided like across the page. This way you can categorize certain things that you would spend your money on during the month. For example, you could use the first block for food and the second block for clothing, etc. I've included budget and actual because it's really helpful at the end of the month to go review what you actually spent your money on. So you can compare your budget and your actual and determine if you need to set aside more money or perhaps you should focus on spending less money on a particular item. The next button is this little bed icon. This will take you to your June sleep tracker. So you can label this top bar. If you sleep more or you sleep less, you can label it differently. And then I added some cute quotes at the bottom to inspire me to prioritize my sleep. Up next is this little heart icon. So this will take you to your June mood tracker. And you can color in every day in a color depending on your mood for that day. I also added a cute little quote here at the bottom to keep me in the right frame of mind throughout the month. The next button is this little check mark. This will take you to your June habit tracker. Here we have space to write down your habits and check boxes to mark them off throughout the month. I divided them up between health and wellness, academics and work, and other, but you can of course divide them however you want to. Up next is this little trophy. This takes you to your June goals spread. This is the overview spread where you can just briefly describe your goal and some tasks you're directly or currently working on, and maybe a little note or two. Each goal has its own linked spread as well. So if I click on goal 1, it will take me to a blank spread for goal 1, goal 2, goal 3. Keep in mind, I also have overlay stickers, which you can paste here to give you a sort of template to work with when working on your goals. However, if you don't like the template I designed, you can design your own, and that's why I made it optional. Up next is the little leaf icon. This will take you to an empty spread. I'll jump over to May to show you. This is what the leaf button will generally take you to. It's just an empty spread, but it's generally just so that there's space in this planner for you to add whatever you might need. For June, I added in some recipes. I used one of the recipe overlay stickers and I just filled it in so that I can refer back to it throughout the month. So those are all the monthly spreads, and up next I'm going to pop over to the weeks so that you can get a feel for how the weeks are laid out. Let's just quickly look at week 1 of June before I show you a page I customized a bit more. This is how it's automatically set up when you get your planner. However, you can super customize this. I'll quickly show you how to use some overlay stickers, but there are so many options. If you don't like vertical and if you don't like timestamps, there are so many options to change that up. And then also this bottom section, which comes as a grid, you can completely change that as well. So we're going to jump over to our overlay stickers and go to the weekly spreads. First up, we've got our weekly footer overlay stickers. I'm going to go through them quickly. We've got some checkboxes. We've got some lighter checkboxes that aren't circles. We've got some blank. We've got 4 blocks for each day, which is great for meal planning. We've got some general lines. So I want to use one of the tick box ones. And I'm going to copy that over. And then all you have to do is resize it so that it fits perfectly. So as you can see, this is super easy to very quickly customize your weekly spread. Now already this looks completely different than we started out with. Up next, we go back to our overlay stickers. We go to the vertical weekly overlay stickers. Here we have different options, like this one isn't timestamped. It's divided into 3 boxes with lines. Just boxes, no lines. Many boxes, still like a vertical spread, but this one you can add your own timestamp to. another one but with even more lines, a blank column, and so forth. So there's many options. Different timestamps, like this one is 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. There's also a 24-hour day one, 5 a.m. to 10 p.m., 4 a.m. to 9 p.m. And then on the next page, we've got different options. So these are block layout, weeklies. Here's a horizontal layout, weekly. And I'm going to go right ahead and copy this one into my planner. Once again, just resize it till it fits perfectly. And there we go. So as you can see, this is completely different from what we started with. We started with a vertical and time-stamped one with a grid at the bottom. And now we've got a horizontal with some checkboxes. So just keep in mind how much you can customize this. You can really customize this to suit your needs. Okay, I'm going to jump over to week 2 to show you what I did with my weekly spread. I used some stickers, I used some highlighting, and I even added a little medication tracker. So this is my personal favorite spread. I use from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. because that's when I wake up, and it's been working really great for me. And there's more than enough space to write down everything I do during the day, as well as some checklist things that I need to do, but it's not time bound. Just like the monthly spreads, each week also has its own sections. So every week has these icons and the spreads that are attached to these icons. So let's jump over to week 2, the little heart. This will take you to your health and fitness spread for June week 2. Here we've got our fitness goal, we've got our health goal, water tracker, vitamin and medication tracker, fitness schedule, and a workout log. And there's some blank space here at the bottom, which you can fill with stickers or with sticky notes or some overlay stickers. If we look over to the next icon, this is a little shopping cart. This will take you to your June week 2 shopping and meal prep spread. I decided to plan out my meals for the week as well as my snacks, and then I highlight it as I go through the week to know which meal is coming up next. And then at the bottom, we've got some shopping lists, which I decided to categorize. Here's the food items and the hygiene items I have to buy. Up next is the little bookmark icon. This will take you to your June week 2 journal spread. This comes preset with a grid template, and then you can obviously add more pages to your journal as you might need it. However, don't fear if you're not a fan of a grid template. If you go over to your overlay stickers, you'll notice that I included all the different paper types for you to use as well. So we've got our dotted page here, we've got grid, we've got lined, and we've got lined with a border. I'm going to go ahead and copy the line with a border just to show you. And you can use this to completely cover up the grid. And there we go. Now we have a line spread. If you're worried about the functionality of these overlay stickers, let me just show you a quick trick of how to select different items even though they're laid on top of layover stickers. So for example, if I write over my layover sticker and now I want to move that text, I will use my lasso tool and select it, and that will just move everything. However, if you click on your lasso tool, you deselect images, and you select it, now you can move it around, no problem. Another problem that you might come across is if you use a sticker, and now you want to select the sticker, and it just moves the background as well. Obviously, it doesn't work. And you'll notice if you click on the lasso tool, there's no way to make it just select the top sticker. However, if you click on this image tool and you tap on your image, there we go. Now we can move it, no problem. So these layover stickers are really a great way to customize your planner while also maintaining the functionality of it. Okay, up next is the little star icon. This will just take you to a blank spread. I'll show you in May what it looks like. The star icon will take you to a blank spread and will usually look like this. In week 2 of June, I've already decided to use it to mind map one of the projects I'm working on. And of course, there's more pages, so you can keep adding it as many times as you need. I included the star and the leaf spread so that you can really add anything to this digital planner that I might have missed. Okay, so up next, we're going to look at these icons to the top right of the screen. The first icon will close your planner. The second icon will take you to your contact book. The contacts book has sections for every letter of the alphabet. So if I click on M, it will take me to my M contacts. N will take me to N. A will take me to A. The next icon will take you to your birthdays and anniversaries spread. The next icon will take you to your passwords. There are 4 sections in your passwords. The next icon will take you to your home and life maintenance spread. This spread is divided into monthly, quarterly, bi-monthly, semi-annually, and annually. I also included some organization, inspo pics, and a little quote to keep me motivated to keep up with this throughout the year. The next icon is a little notebook. This will take you to your notes. These numbers are all linked and will take you to the different sections in your notebook. When you go to a specific section, these buttons towards the top of the screen make it super easy for you to switch between sections in your notebook. Up next is this little briefcase button. So this is where the difference between the work planner and the study planner comes in. I'm going to show you the work planner first, and then I'll show you how the study planner differs. When you click the button, it will open up on the work overview spread. You'll notice that there's buttons for overview, meetings, projects, and other. So we'll take a look at the overview first. First up is a work tracker. You can also change up these tick boxes with overlay stickers. Then appointments, to call, to email, a little note section, goals, a to-do list. Up next is meetings. So these are all numbered and these sections are all linked. So if I click on 6, it will take me to 6. Number 1 has a pre-installed template. However, all the other ones you'll notice come blank. So I'm just going to show you how I use the template. It's got an agenda, attendance, action items, and next meeting. However, if this is not your preferred way of taking notes in meetings, then you can, of course, use whatever template you prefer. Up next is projects. Once again, the first page comes pre-installed with a template. So this is what the template for projects look like. However, all the other pages are blank, and you can either use an overlay sticker or you can create a template yourself. Up next is other. Other comes blank so that you can add any other work items that you would like to keep track of in your digital planner. So this was the work version. I'm going to jump over and show you the study version now. If you click on this button, it will take you to your studies overview. Similar to the work page, but not quite the same. You have a study tracker, you've got tests and deadlines, you've got a class and study schedule, you've got goals, and you've got a to-do list. The second section is study sessions. Once again, the first page comes pre-installed with a study sessions template. However, there's an alternative template included as an overlay sticker as well. Up next is the project section. This is exactly the same as the work planner. The first page comes pre-installed with a template and the other pages do not, but you can use overlay stickers. And then, of course, we've got other. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this walkthrough gave you a better idea of what to expect in the new digital planner. I'm so excited to finally be able to share this with you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.